is this breaking up the game? Oh, well, shit. Guess he can't run into the water. To be continued. Will our brave knight ever successfully walk across water like Jesus himself? Find out in the next episode. Hi guys, I just want to take a second to thank all my patrons here who have donated to me. No matter how much they've donated to me, it really means a lot to me. And if you guys want, you can check out my Patreon and help support me continue to make yaoi videos. Thanks guys. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Dramatical Murder. I think some of you guys might hate me for this, but I did turn off the voices. I mean, half of you were like, turn off the voices and just read the lines. And the other half of you were like, no, just leave the voices on and just read the narration. But I did turn them off because, I don't know, last episode I just wasn't feeling it. But maybe I can turn them back on, like, specifically during the sex scenes or something, like, just so I can hear all those wonderful moans. Like, I don't know, maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know, we'll see. This Let's Play is a total adventure for me, so it's an adventure for all of us. I enter my room and take Ren, who's in sleep mode, out of my bag and start him up. My head still hurts. I think about getting some fresh air and head out to the veranda. Am I fucking stupid? I step out onto the veranda and lean on the handrail. The slightly cool wind feels comfortable. When I let out a small breath and look up to the sky, only the shadows of the folded buildings reflect in my field of view. This scenery wasn't like this in the past. It was more beautiful. This island. Midori-jima floats in a remote sea southwest of the Japanese island Honshu. Okay, that doesn't really help me figure out where it is. I don't even know if Honshu is a real island in Japan, or if that's just bullshit. The selling points of the island are the blue sea, white sands, and rich green foliage, or so they were. Those are all stories from the past. What? I still see lots of foliage. Look at these green mountain ranges. Those are really fucking green mountain ranges. Like, seriously, how is that? Is this a picture from the past? Now on the east side, Platinum Jail occupies approximately 1/3 of the island in a lordly manner. That fucking place is an eyesore. Look at this place. Because Platinum Jail and the old resident district are cut off at the huge wall, we can't see inside it from this side. Like, look at how it's just all, like, blue in there. Like there's a blue, filter in there. How do those people in Platinum Jail actually enjoy that? I've seen the representative of Toei Inc., the company that built Platinum Jail, on TV and network several times. Apparently, when I was a kid, Toei Inc. required eviction of the inhabitants during the development of the island. However, they were promised luxurious houses and lots of money, so most of the inhabitants left the island depending on negotiations. But still, there were some stubborn inhabitants who wouldn't go away. We're like that too. No matter how good the conditions they were offered, they couldn't abandon the hometown where they were born and raised. They kept ignoring the eviction demand again and again. After a while, Toei's side said no more. They began to give up, and the reason was officially because they didn't want coercion. But in fact, they had abandoned the remaining inhabitants. If you don't want to accept negotiations, so be it. Live or die, it's up to you. And then Toei dealt his next hand, saying that it was maintenance for the island. The supply lines of water, service, gas, and goods were narrowed rapidly, and the surviving inhabitants were driven away to the present old resident district as a result. The once beautiful Midori-jima was ruined. No matter how anyone describes it, a country cannot allow such tyranny. Yes, tyranny of corporations, guys. Ugh, God. Corporations are the real rulers of this world. The inhabitants who believed in that appealed to the mainland, wanting them to do something. But since nothing has changed even now, it was useless to hope for the better. About 3 years ago, when going from the old resident district to the main land, you had to obtain the permission of the Administration Bureau, which belonged to Toei. Oh my god, corporate collusion with the government! In other words, the inhabitants of the old resident district can't step outside the island without permission of Toei. Such permission is never granted. Never. What? It's Toei's way of saying that the people who rejected the evictions were wrong. Get fucked, guys. You should accepted like all that money or something. As I was staring out into space, something makes a sound by my feet. Alba, what will you do with the data that was downloaded earlier today? What data? What data are we fucking talking about? Downloaded? I was leaning on the handrail, but Ren's words startle me and make me stand up straight. Oh my god, this music is too funky for me. This shit is too funky. That's right, I completely forgot. It was when the brats came into the shop today. Before I knew it, a download screen had popped up. Was it... Maybe it's because I turned the music up. I think since last episode. Because I've definitely heard this song before, but it's so funky. Did the data contain a virus? I didn't detect anything. Contents? It's a type of game where a player performs movement and information gathering by manipulating a character, fights with an enemy, acquires an experience value, and raises a level. Ah, an RPG, huh? Why couldn't you have just said that? You stupid fucking dog. Do I have to pay? That's the real question. You download a suspicious RPG on your phone that might just be malware. That might just be one of those titty RPGs you get ads for. Like, come play your fantasy world, my master. And your first question is, do I have to pay? You don't have to pay for it. Hot dog, let's play! Huh, so I didn't accidentally pay for it because of those brats. Is it some kind of trial application? That is unknown. Well, if there's nothing weird, I could try it, just to kill some time. Yeah, go live your fantasy world with all those titties. Shall I start it? Please do. Understood. I take Ren in my arms, return to the room, and sit on my bed. Help me. Someone, please save me. Bitch is in trouble. Someone, free me from here. That's a really retro screen. Kyo now and Mio's generation have probably never seen anything like this. Oh, kids these days, they don't know the SNES era. The SNES era of gaming. I don't even know the SNES era. I never got into that era. Even I haven't seen this type of old game anywhere else but on video sites. After the message from the princess was over, a title logo appeared. It looks like a Dragon Quest logo, isn't it? Oh wait, is it? Or is that a Final Fantasy? Was that like the original Final Fantasy? How that looked? Or am I thinking of Dragon Quest? I have no idea. It's so old, it's almost strangely refreshing. While the odd feeling rises inside of me, I push start. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks to this. I remember watching, back when I played this game a long time ago, I vaguely remember watching this cutscene play out, like a couple times. And I was always like, what the fuck is this shit? Why is this breaking up the game? Oh, well, shit, guess he can't run into the water. To be continued. Will our brave knight ever successfully walk across water like Jesus himself? Find out in the next episode. Huh? This'll continue? Are the parts delivered periodically? That wasn't even an RPG, it was just a fucking video. That was really shitty. Looks like it. I see, it's exactly the shortness of a game you can play when you have time to kill. It wasn't even a game. Well, unless... Wait. Wait, Alba was playing that then, not me. So Alba just walked around and tried running into the water? So I don't get it then. I don't know. Alba's an idiot then. I don't know. I don't know if it was entertaining or not, but if a sequel comes out, I might play it again. What did you even do that was fun in it? Alba! You literally just walked through a dungeon, you walked on some land, and you tried walking into water, but you realized you weren't fucking Jesus Christ himself. Fine. That was a really fun game. I guess. As soon as I closed the game screen, I yawned. I was so focused on the game, I didn't realize how tired I was. We were playing for like 60 seconds. I think it's time to get ready for bed. I close the window and curtain to the veranda and leave my room to go to the washroom. The next day, I go to work at Haybon as usual, as always, and look after the shop from behind the counter. Damn. Ah shit, headaches. Ow, ow, ow! PMS again! I get my usual headache and massage the inner corners of my eyes with my index finger and thumb. My head felt heavy ever since this morning. Even after I took my medicine after breakfast. Did I catch a cold? I'm assuming, like, the rhyme had something to do with it. I'm assuming that, like, that rhyme game fucked up my head. I have no idea how that's related to the story, but... Alba-kun, I'd like to ask you to do a delivery. Rattling noises come from the back of the store, as well as Haga-san's voice. Ah, I'll help you. My legs wobble when I try to stand up. I instantly push my hand onto the counter. Alba-kun, are you alright? It's fine, I can deliver this dildo myself. Sorry, I feel a little dizzy. Please, sit down. I can do it. Hun ha hiya! I guess that was the sound of him lifting it. I almost want to turn on voices just for a second, just to hear that. Phew. What's the matter, Alba-kun? Did you think I was just some old grandpa? I have some muscles. Want me to take off my overalls? No, please keep your clothes on. I just thought that was pretty amazing. Oh, it wasn't anything like that. Although I do have a six-pack if you wanna touch it in the back room. Cleaning. Haga-san's all-mate Bonjin-kun comes up and whirls around him. Ah, Bonjin-kun, please take care of the back. Back. Bonjin-kun returns to the back of the shop. Ah, yes. Could I ask you to deliver this item for me? Haga-san takes a small paper bag out of his pocket. The order came in from the middle of the night from yesterday's visitor. It's specified as a special delivery. When I see the slip of paper bag, I notice that the address is in the East District like we are. It would be faster to deliver this directly. Since one of the contractors is coming soon, I cannot leave the shop. I'm sorry. It's okay, I'll leave right away. I know your booty calls are important to you, Granddad. Thank you very much. You know, an old man like me. we don't get much action. Haga-san smiles and walks towards the stairs to the basement. My head still feels heavy, but it's my job. I'll have to try my best. I tap my forehead lightly, get myself together, and let out a short breath. I take my bag close to me with Ren in it, and leave the shop with the paper bag. Was it faster to go this way? Yes. I walk through Aoyagi Street while having Ren navigate. In this quiet road between buildings, a familiar tag art is drawn here and there on the walls. Yeah, we haven't seen that one. Beni Shigure, Koujaku's team. Rib teams claim their territory by drawing their tag art. This area was Koujaku's team's territory. The size of Koujaku's team is not very big. Rather, not very many are aware of Koujaku participating in Rib. He's popular among women and therefore irritates many guys. He fights very often. But he's never lost. Before even he himself was aware, many male fans followed him because of his consecutive victories, and a team was formed just like that. Still, because he's taking care of them without being cruel, I think his character must also appeal to them. If you rely on him, you can't really complain. Lots of team members gather because they adore the leader and come to resemble the leader somehow. Like, aren't people fucking pissed that you're just fucking tagging up the place? Like, literally, there's so many tags on this street. Like, there's like fucking... It's like you can't even like... There's not even like 3 feet between each tag. Like, that's over tagging, okay? Like, the shop owners must be fucking pissed. Did I even read that one? Oops. Yeah, I think I did. Maybe because of that, here in Beni Shigure's territory, there are lots of men wearing Japanese clothes without a hakama. I don't know what a hakama is. I guess I'll look it up after this. if you just glance at them, they may look evil, but they're all good guys. Are they really? They're in a gang. Ribsters are basically just gangsters, aren't they? I mean, they even tag up the place, and they get into fights all the time. They help old ladies with heavy luggage, or look for a missing child's parents. Oh, well, maybe this is a new type of gang. That's why Beni Shigure's popularity is pretty high in the old resident district. That's also thanks to Koujaku, perhaps. Yo, Alba. Hiya. I exchange a greeting with a member I'm acquainted with. Some other members are talking happily with a police officer. The old resident district's police aren't the most honest bunch of people, but depending on money or their mood, they may mingle with the islanders. Some ribsters use them to gain information or have things overlooked. Well, whatever suits them. As I continue walking down the street, I hear an awfully high-spirited voice coming from in front of me. A group of 3 with 1 man and 2 women walk towards me, the women snuggling up to the man and pushing and shoving while walking. Oh, stop it, silly Koujaku-san! But I love that about you too! I knew it. Of course the guy walking sandwiched between the 2 women is Koujaku. I didn't want to bump into him in this situation. I want to avoid them, but they keep coming closer and I have no choice. Oh well, if it isn't Alba. Hi there! Koujaku's face draws into a cheerful smile. Oh, look at his little all-mate. There's a little heart shape on its face. Alba, Ren doing okay? Flying next to Koujaku is his all-mate Beni. Ren's face peeps out of the bag. I'm here. Ooh, I see. Oh, Koujaku-san, is this your friend? The woman glances at me with judging eyes. Yeah, a childhood friend. Oh my god, we're Osana Najimi. That means we're gonna be able to fuck later. Oh, is that so? This boy... Well then, I'm sorry that the amazing Koujaku-san's childhood friend doesn't measure up to the man himself. I'm sorry, I'm just a fucking boy and not a man, damn. I'm 23, okay? Or was it 24? I think it was 23. Even though we call ourselves childhood friends, it's not like we were always together when we were small. Originally, Koujaku was from the mainland and came to this island with his mother. He was on the island for about 3-4 years and then returned to the mainland with his mother again. During that time was a little vacant period. About 3 years ago, Koujaku suddenly came back alone. I was surprised when he came back because he had become quite sturdy, but the faces and gestures he made when he laughed and the way he spoke hadn't changed at all. Then we started to hang out together again, and he often comes to visit my home to eat Granny's homemade cooking. What now? What's the matter with you? What do you mean? You don't look so hot. It's nothing, really. I just didn't have time to do my hair all cute today. Damn it. Really? That's good then. I act calm, but deep down I'm actually surprised. I definitely still have a small headache. Do I really look that sick? Are you working now? Yep, unlike somebody else. When I say this sarcastically, the women standing on both sides react before Koujaku can. Well, it's not like Koujaku-san is playing around, you know. Yeah, even now he's only escorting us during his work. Oh, don't say that. Although it's true that when I'm with such cute ladies, I can't get any work done. Kia! Oh, Koujaku-san. Every single time he says something like that, wouldn't anyone else just be completely on edge? It's shameful for a man to refuse a woman when she offers herself to him, right? Wait, is it? Is that what's shameful? Okay. Exactly. Women are the treasures of this world. They're soft and tender and will gently embrace a man. That's why cherishing a woman is a man's duty, am I right? What about me, Koujaku-san? I need some embracing. Koujaku puts his arms around the woman's shoulders. Kia! I could die happily right now. Well then, I'll be going. Like, you enjoy fingering these two ladies on the street. Wait a minute, hey! As I stand completely disgusted and also completely ready to leave, one woman calls out to me. Here, I knew it, there's some dirt on you. The woman's skinny fingers reach out and lightly dust the collar off of my jacket. Ah, thanks. As expected, I love thoughtful women. Hee hee, oh. The woman who is happy about being praised by Koujaku suddenly looks at me as if she realizes something. Now that I look at you, you have long hair, don't you? Oh, that's true. I didn't notice at all because I'm a blind bitch. That's kinda cute. Looks like a woman's hair. While laughing teasingly, one of the women reaches her hand. Uh-oh, it's a choice! Ah! Let us save. Do we hesitate or shake her off? I feel like maybe hesitating will make it so that Koujaku doesn't dislike me. But I'm not going for Koujaku this time, guys. We're either going noise or clear. Probably noise. I think noise. Although clear is so wonderful. He has such a warm face. Okay, let's shake her off. Get away from me, bitch! Stop it! I just heard Katero's voice in my head screaming stop it like he always does. Kia! You totally broke one of my nails! Oh no, now I've done it. I swing at the woman's hand reflectively. Ow, I think you broke my hand. Look at it, Koujaku, isn't it totally broken? No, pay attention to me. Hey, what are you doing? That was rude. Sorry, how about you don't go randomly touching people's hair, you know? Like, because that's not cool. It's not cool to just break someone's personal space and, you know, bodily autonomy just because you want to touch their hair, you know? It's not like I had to deal with that at all, you know, having an afro and stuff. It's not like people always came up to me and always wanted to touch my hair without asking, randomly. I hate people. Literally. So sorry. You raised your hand against a woman. Do you think a sorry's going to fix it? Hey, wait a second. I'll apologize for him. I'm sorry. Like this. Koujaku enters between me and the women tightly, clenches the hand of the woman whom I swung at. But... Actually, this guy hasn't really gone out with women that much. Don't take it from me, ladies, but I think he might be a homosexual. So when he's around pretty girls like you ladies, he doesn't know what to do, right? Koujaku looks at me like he's demanding an agreement. His eyes tell me to play along. Could you have mercy and forgive me? Oh wait, was that? Wait, who's talking? Was that Alba? I'm confused. Well, if that's the case, that's right. The women look at me with eyes full of pity. It was a little irritating, but frankly, it saved me. Or like, just now, I was saved by Koujaku. Because he knows the thing that I hate most is having other people touch my hair. When Koujaku catches my gaze, he smiles. What's the matter? Admiring my manliness? Shut up, you hippo. What does that mean? I mean, the only thing I could think is that means he's fat, but I don't think so. Hey, why are you calling Koujaku-san a hippo? I convey thanks to Koujaku by flashing a smile as I criticize his joke. Koujaku returns only a silent wink, saying that he understands. Ooh, he understands. He understands that really, the ass he wants is our ass. It's this man ass, this twink ass. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it actually gets to me a little. I start feeling a little bit warm inside my heart when Koujaku winked at me. Well then, I'm going. Right, be careful. I part with Koujaku-san while waving slightly and begin to walk again. The delivery destination was close when I turned left at the road and headed straight. As I turn a corner, I see a man crouching down by the roadside. He whispers something, but I don't understand the contents well. These days, you could see people doing this pretty often. Sitting down on the ground and looking at the sky, muttering to themselves against the wall like that. People like this have always existed, but it feels like more of them have been showing up lately. Damn, no pity for victims of, or people who suffer from mental health issues. Well, as long as you stay away from them. Oh my god, and mental health stigma. I quickly pass by the whispering man. In the alley of this neighborhood, the road was smaller than it used to be. No sunshine came through, so it was very humid. It also had many restaurants, fragrant smells, and smoke drifted around constantly. I'm feeling kinda hungry now. If that feeling is neglected, a stomachache by hyperacidity will occur in about 1 hour. What for? Is there something wrong with my stomach? Yesterday's meal influenced it. There's also a slight influence of sleep deprivation as well. Yoshie-san's. If I remember correctly, it was after the time when I was on a delivery to the courier, that cake with a huge amount of whipped cream. I feel something strange and stop. I feel a man grabbing me from behind, and I feel something hard press up against me. Not really. It feels like someone was just staring at me. But I don't see anyone particularly suspicious. Must have been my imagination. Alba. Nah. Suddenly, I feel a sensation similar to losing my footing on a set of stairs. Everything that reflected in my eyes stopped moving and drifted to my step with a great speed just after that. Ow! In the confusing situation, a sharp headache runs through my head and I scowl. What? My thoughts become muddy, like turbo. Who's fucking operating the strobe light? Who is that? Ren, is that you? My thoughts become muddy like turbid water, and my hand and feet turn numb. After feeling a strange sense that torments my whole body, a view opens up before my eyes. Uh-oh. What is this place? The HUD changed too. We must be in a different world. It's almost like I've been sucked into a game. The wireframe floor emits a light and continues on forever. Is this rhyme? Rhyme? That kind of rhyme? As I continue to look around, the space before me shines pale blue. The shape of a person begins to start forming from their feet. The sight of that person forms in front of me almost causes me to fall backwards. Ooh, he looks really handsome. I hope he doesn't turn out to be my dog. Ren? Alba, are you okay? What just happened? And why do you look like that? It seems that all mates are reflected in their online mode here. Isn't online mode mainly used in Rhyme? I've only seen you in that form on the settings screen. And the announcement earlier said something about Rhyme. Looks like it. Only your present location is the same as before coming here. Oh, what are those creepy murmurings in the background? This is very odd battle game music. Oh, look, it's Noise's place, I think. Look, these are his little... I don't know. He wears like a pin with something like this on it? I don't even know. Alba. Gah! Ren pushes me away and I roll onto the floor while a fierce wind goes over my head. What was that? Alba, this is a public rhyme field. It seems we're being forcibly dragged into rhyme. What? Is that even... Alba, something's coming. Well, shit. What the fuck was that? Was that a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare? I follow Ren's line of sight and what I see shocks me. A rabbit's head. Wait, is this not Noise? I don't remember. I think it is. No, it definitely is, I think. A person wearing a rabbit's head stands there. Does this mean Rhyme started already? This time, it is such an honor. So, let's have a fun game, shall we? Alba, it's coming. Coming? What should I? Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Why did I just wink at you? But, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.